Pull the piglet.
The sausages are right under.
Oh, it says we're live. Okay. We are a couple minutes late because I'm trying to use StreamYard, and I'm not really sure if I'm doing this correctly.
Oh, it's kind of like...
Oh, and it's backwards. Look.
Yeah, it's backwards.
That's so strange. Oh, my goodness. I don't know if I'm doing this right. Let me know if anyone comes in, if we sound okay and it looks okay. It's different from me because we have not done this any time before.
I think the actual live is better.
The regular live
yeah,
on
like
YouTube?
The YouTube live is better.
I don't know. I feel like this has benefits. We can invite people to join us and things like that, but...
Or stuff. Yeah, we can... Why would they make
It sounds okay. Edge of Wild, thanks for being here. I am trying StreamYard for the first time today. Normally we just do our lives on YouTube, just on our YouTube app.
Oh, you can actually see
the comments now,
yeah.
Right? And we can go like this, I think. See? And that comes up on the screen for everyone. So I'm learning. I don't know. Adrian Smith over at Farmstead Smith has been encouraging me to do these lives or to use StreamYard, but I don't know if we're doing a good job or not. So I'm not really sure. I'm pretty sure I just burned the cookies.
Yeah, you burned the cookies. Some of them aren't burnt.
No, but my oven is weird, so not very.
We still have other cookies, though.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
We can make more cookies too. Not a big deal.
Nanny is a way better cook. Oh, hi, Aunt Weezer.
We were late too. I'm trying to do StreamYard tonight, Lex. So, oh, hi. So look, I can highlight. Hi, Eva. But we're backwards on the screen when we use StreamYard now. So it's kind of.
I'm really on this side, but she.
So it mirrors the image when you. Thanks, Mom. I appreciate that. We're festive. We changed into some festive attire.
Wait, I get it.
For our Christmas Eve live. So what that means is that we're using StreamYard tonight to do our live instead of normally when we do YouTube lives, we just do a live from the YouTube app on our iPad and we go live from there. Tonight we are doing a live from a website called StreamYard, which has the little duck up in the corner there. And we've attached it to our YouTube channel. And it allows us to stream through them. And we can do things like click on comments. And we can also see the comments better. We can also invite people to join the chat. So if sometimes somebody wants to come and hang out with us, we can welcome other people into the chat and they can speak to everyone as well that way and can be seen. So it's kind of hey Sarah, how's it going? Yeah, I know Eva uses StreamYard. I know Adrian uses StreamYard. So I wanted to try it out tonight and see how we felt about it. It is definitely a little different. I'm sure on a computer it would probably be maybe better because we're using our iPad, like I said. And there's different views on here that if I was not running late this evening, I would have taken the time to check out to see what views looked better because it lets us do that. Hi, Full-Time Dream. Thanks for hanging out with us. So I think we'll probably get the hang of this eventually. It's just the fact that we don't.
Wait, is there a way, like, if you don't want any, like comments highlighted, like, do you just tap on them again?
Hey, Adrian, you can switch it. So that's what. Happy Christmas Eve. It's the eve of Christmas Eve. We've been baking. I just burned some cookies, so
it's a perfect way to start off.
And we have been baking stockings all day, and so we've been getting stuff ready for Christmas Eve tomorrow. But I'm on StreamYard. Thanks to you, Adrian. So I appreciate all your help and your input, and Festivus for the Seinfeld fans. I'm not, but I like the word Festivus. That's fun to say. So I like Seinfeld. I just never watched it a ton. So I'm learning how to click on little names there, and that's interesting. Yeah, no, I learned that so far, but Chloe and I were talking about how StreamYard mirrors you or flips you when you're doing this instead of like on YouTube Live where it looks like a regular orientation. And then what else were we talking about? Oh, how like we're much smaller, which is fine, but it does have a nice list of the comments. So in the chat, like when you do the YouTube Live on the YouTube app,
you have something dry right here.
The chat is probably hairspray. The chat goes like way faster. Hey, I am so excited for you guys. I just watched your oops. Yeah. Hi, my Alabama Farm Life. I just watched your video. So precious. I'm so happy for you, Misty, that you had that precious little girl. If you guys haven't seen the video, oh my goodness. So exciting. Thank you guys so much for being here. And I bet you guys are going to have an amazing Christmas this year. So there's my dad, who I shouldn't say this out loud, but definitely helped me. Do you want to get your stocking?
Yeah.
So today, yesterday I had the idea to make the kids some of their own special Christmas stockings, because what we had before was like just Walmart Christmas stockings, which is fine, but I wanted to make something special for the girls so that when they got older, they'd have something to treasure. And so my dad had some wool fabric, which is nice because it's like $30 a yard at Joann's, and let me steal it. And so this was the wool fabric. There's a plaid too that Michaela wanted hers done in. And then I just needle felted their names on with some white wool and a little star for the Star of Bethlehem. And then I had this fur from Make Dad a Moderator. I don't know. How do I do that? I can put him in timeout or block him. I got to figure that out. I'm still learning. I don't know how to make moderators.
Well, don't block anyone. That's rude.
We'll be here as long as we can. Mama has to go when baby cries. I totally get that. I'm so grateful for you guys to be here, and I'm so excited for your Christmas with that sweet baby. But I hope you're getting some rest, Misty and Colby, both of you. You can't do it in StreamYard. Okay, so I can't make moderators in StreamYard. I don't know how to do any of this, but so I had this fur because when I needle felted some hedgehogs before, I thought this looked like good hedgehog like fur.
Ow.
So I had tons of that because I like bought a yard, which was way more than I've ever needed to make hedgehogs with. So I cut the wool and like I made the pattern, cut the wool fabric, and I needle felted the names with just some white wool. And then I took all the stuff over to Mom and Dad's to make a giant mess and let Dad do the sewing on his sewing machine, because we have a sewing machine, but if I look at it, it breaks. So thanks, Edge of Wild. Hey, NarrowWay Farm. Thanks for being here. So yeah, we made these stockings. Go get the tiny stocking. We made these stockings today for all the girls. And Ivy's sleeping like underneath our chair. Ivy is our house pig, my Christmas pig. And
you probably heard about her because we post her in.
Yeah, she's on most of the lives. I don't know if she'll wake up. Yeah, so we had some scraps, and I even talked my dad into doing this. If you ever want to learn to sew, I'm happy to teach you. The problem is, Sarah, that and my chat is just catching up. Hi, Thomas Schmitt, how's it going? And new baby piglets over there. So the problem is that when I go near a sewing machine, or if I look directly at the sewing machine, it usually breaks and the threads throw themselves off from the machine, and then there's a mess and needles broken, and it's never been a good scene. I've tried because I have 3 little girls. I'd love to sew them little things, but I did. I phoned a friend, Auntie Weezer. I wasn't even going to tell you, but Bumpy had a sewing machine and he offered. So I was resourceful because I knew I wouldn't have time to do all the sewing by hand myself. So Sarah tried to teach you too, Weezer. So Sarah is local and a good friend, and my sister is a butthead. Hi, Micro Farmer. Hey, Tim. Merry Christmas. Thanks for being here.
Are the cousins there, Aunt Weezer?
Check my tension. Oh, Misty, I am I just feel like my dad also does this thing called sock knitting. Like he has a sock knitting machine, like he had antique crank sock knitting machines. And the first time he was using one, he had me come and look at what he was doing, and it had been going beautifully. And hey, the homesteading pastor, yes, so such a big congratulations to the Max. They have the very best gift this Christmas for sure. I walked near the hand cranking machine, and it like literally like threw yarn off it, and that's why the needle felting is good for me, because it's very basic tools and not a lot to break. But
hold on, wait, I want to get something that we made not a long time ago.
oh, get my little scrap thing too that I made, because I'm all about using the scraps. So yeah, had 5 piglets Friday after I left. Just got home at 2:30 a.m. this morning. Oh, exciting! I'll be glad to see that. We don't have any piglets due until April, so we're on kid watch, then lamb watch, kind of at the same time. Matt has a goat that I think will go first, and then I'll have sheep start. So it's going to be exciting. That's okay. I like doing the spinning. I can crochet. I can like knit and purl, but I can't follow a pattern, and I can't keep like straight rows. So I usually have my sister. I send the yarn that I spin to my sister, because that's my kind of like unwinding thing at night, is spinning and watching Christmas movies right now.
How do you show them these?
I don't know. Here, let me see.
You can show your thing.
Oh, I can show my thing, Chloe says. So this is what I made from the scraps from the stockings. I don't even know how to show it on here.
It's cute.
It's funny. It's just a ball of wool as a base, and then this is scrap wool that had come off the trimmings from the stockings that we made, and then this was the beard is the wool, the thing, and then a little wooden bead. You're super sweet, Misty. I just don't even know. Changing brakes and rotors. Oh my gosh, I bet, Tim, that sounds really awful. Sounds tiring. At least it's not ice. We have like freezing wind and ice. I don't know what it's like in Tennessee, but in upstate New York, it's cold. The beard is this was stuff that it's like faux fur that I bought at probably a craft store years ago to do hedgehogs with.
It's the same fur she used.
Yeah, it's the fur I trimmed the stockings with, and it just happened to be leftover. So.
All right. So this was mine.
Whoop! Oh. You're going the wrong way.
Sorry. Is that?
I know everybody's got Rich Life shirts. I need one too, right? Tim's got cool shirts.
All right, and this was Mom's. You can't really see it because the footprint because it's white.
I bet you it'd be funny to see how big it is now. This is Ivy's footprint, like right when we first got her. Christmas pig. We hadn't even named her when I made that, because I think we had Ivy for.
No, we named her when we
made those.
Yeah.
We had her for like a week to 10 days before we chose a name.
You want me to hang that back on the tree?
Yes, please.
I'll take the stocking too.
Okay, thanks, my lovely assistant. You're such a good girl. Also today in the mail, I don't know if any of you have ordered. We talked about the Baker Creek catalog coming in last week, and I know we have to get on. I'll go on the store because you do tons of giveaways. Tim is so generous, but I also love the towels. Yeah, you have to win one, or you can buy one. So I got my seeds in from Baker Creek, and it makes me even more excited. This is the pink bumblebee. I just love the fact that it says bumblebee. I'm also excited that they changed botanical interest. I haven't even heard of that one, Adrian. I'm way too close to the camera. I'm excited that their free seeds this year is lettuce, because it's been like Cherokee purple tomatoes forever. I also ordered this, and I'm not really sure why at this point. I think this is VW Family Farms grows this in their greenhouse, maybe. Is that what got me hooked on that? All right, Misty, sounds good. It's one of your favorites. I'll have to check it out. I don't know.
I'm back.
I don't know why I did that, but then I ordered these because I got them at the farmer's market this year, and they were amazing. And it's just weird because they're green, and you think they're going to taste like not sweet, but they were super good. Yeah, it's a crawling spinach. I'm sure I got it because it says red, like it, red, and I love spinach. I'm growing spinach in the basement right now. But it sounds kind of touchy. It says sow in place in spring after soil has warmed, or start earlier indoors and set out after frost. Germination may be erratic, needs full sun and ample moisture, provide trellis or other support. Merry Christmas, homesteading pastor. Have a great holiday. Thank you for being here. I have you have a ton to learn on gardening. Yeah, it does look kind of like sweet potatoes. That's what I thought with the vines. I'm like reading the comments. I don't know. I'm not keeping up. This is another of the bumblebee. I've had the farm for 8 years. Actually, Seed Savers Exchange. I'll have to check that out. Is that the one you were talking about, Weezer? My sister was talking about one that was different from what I used to. Don't be sorry you're late, because I was late to my own thing because I'm new to the StreamYard and I burned cookies, so we're all good. And I bought this flower just because it says pig in the middle of the word. So
Wait, really? So I put pig on.
Yeah, but it looks super pretty. Also, I just found a channel close to me that
just cover up my face.
Let's just. Oh, it's in Iowa. Very cool. I've not heard of it, but I'll have to check it out, Mandy. I'm not sure. But there's a flower farm in Boonville that has a channel, and she's very popular, and she grows all the things, and they're in like the same zone as me. They're like 45 minutes away. So I've been watching her, and it's really a bad thing because it just makes you want to buy all the seeds, which is ridiculous. She's growing eucalyptus right now inside.
Eucalyptus.
And I do love flowers, but I don't tend to. I mean, we have like tulips and tons of zinnias.
What would you do with eucalyptus?
It's like if you're going to do bouquets, a lot of people put them in bouquets.
Oh, I thought they had.
They're popular for bouquets.
Do they have koalas as pets or no?
No.
That's not,
you can't have a koala.
Is that even legal?
No. Yeah, no kidding. But so I can't remember the name of the channel, which is awful. I'm trying to think. I can't remember. But I found her through You Can't Eat the Grass, which is a Canadian channel. And they were talking about the most profitable flowers to grow, which I did cut sunflowers this year. And yeah, this is my first order, Mandy. It's small because it's Christmas and I spent all my money on gifts for my pig. But I definitely.
Oh, that's hurtful.
Yeah, so I watched the video, Adrian, and I didn't even get all the way through it because she said something about a flower farm in upstate New York. And I was like, people call upstate New York, like Long Island is here. And then like they'll call this upstate New York, even though there's way more upstate to New York. So it's just anything above.
There's way more upstate.
Yeah, anything above the city, people consider upstate because. So I went to check it out just to see how upstate it was, and it turned out, thanks Tim, it turned out that it's like 45 minutes for me, and she has a huge following and she has a huge flower farm. I'm definitely going to try to check it out this year if things are a little better. And she was talking about things she plants and whatever. So I haven't even finished the You Can't Eat the Grass video about the most profitable flowers because I launched right over into the channel of the girl.
What do you mean You Can't Eat Grass?
You Can't Eat the Grass is the channel name of some people up in Canada that do market gardening, and their focus is not just flowers, although they do bouquets. They also do vegetables, which is kind of like the direction I would rather go in if we were to grow our planting space. Right now, most of our space is pasture space. Yes, dear.
It says if you need any help, there's this little having issues thingy right now.
Chloe's telling me StreamYard offers a having issues button on the bottom, which is great, but I don't want to touch it right now. So we are the northernest of northern New York. That's for sure. We are closer to Canada than any other place. Like Pennsylvania is a solid 4-hour drive. And which is fine, but it's just, we're way northern New York. We're expecting a snowstorm on Christmas Day. We haven't had much for snow, and I am excited about the snowstorm, really, because why not? Let's do some sledding. I plant my zinnias in the corner of every vegetable bed that I have right now, micro farmer. So the only zinnias I grow were to incorporate some, pollinator friendly things, and they don't spread out too bad. And they were just like beautiful and attracted tons of pollinators. And I really think a huge part of my success with the garden the last few years has been the fact that we got beehives. I don't talk about the beehives a lot because I don't do anything with the beehives, but they're active. Everybody's like, oh, they must have swarmed. Well, they're still active. The bees are still there. And I attribute a ton of our gardening success to the fact that the bees are happy and active right nearby. So the zinnias, just we plant a couple seeds in the corner of each bed, even the tomatoes and sugar snap peas and all that kind of stuff. The zinnias kind of bloom toward the end of summer in upstate New York. It might be different in other places, but it's definitely doable and fun.
There's like a little, what is that for?
I don't know. We can learn how to change it next time. We need to take more time when it's not Christmas Eve and we're not trying to bake cookies and do 1,000 things. So yeah, it's totally doable and it doesn't hurt anything. Oh, Chloe's kicking the thing.
Sorry.
But I would do it. Why not? But I just love flowers, and I know they're not edible, so I try not to
Eat them?
Take up too much time. Sunflowers are edible. Some of them, not sunflowers. Some flowers are edible.
Yep, sunflowers are edible.
Well, sunflower seeds are edible.
Well, I was about to say.
But
are buttercups eatable?
eatable? Edible?
Edible.
I don't think so.
I feel like.
Yeah, zinnias, my sister's saying the more you cut them, the more they bloom, which is true, which is so fun.
Sometimes. I don't even. Okay, so someone in my class, like spring, maybe summer, I don't know. When do we get buttercups?
In the spring.
Spring.
They're toxic to goats. Did you guys know that? I didn't know that till this year.
Okay, so someone.
Flowers. She asked if flowers were edible.
Okay, so someone in my class, I can't remember, but I remember them doing it. Like we had recess outside. My hair is crazy. I'm very sorry.
I think it's perfect.
And then
they ate a buttercup.
Yeah, like in the corner, like near the woods, there was a buttercup, and then he ate it.
Well, that's just how it goes sometimes in school, but I wouldn't recommend it. No, you can eat dandelion leaves. Mandy's saying zinnias are one of the edible flowers. I didn't know that. I've never eaten one.
Are they like edible
nasturtiums, or how do you say it? I don't even know how you say it, because you guys can tell me. Let's just wait for the answer. But no, you know what I mean? Like nasturtiums or whatever those are. I'm pretty sure those are the ones people put on salads a lot.
Thank you.
She meant me mostly, though. So yeah, I know people put like lots of flowers on salads and things like that all the time, but I was just trying to sit up straight because I felt like I was nasturtiums. Yes. Thanks, Adrian. Nasturtiums. That's how you say it. I know those are edible.
It reminds me of mushrooms, like saying mushrooms.
Nasturtiums?
Yeah.
No.
Sort of.
That's not it. Also, don't eat mushrooms that you find out in the wild. You know that, right?
Yes, I know. Wait, what mushrooms are edible? Because I know, like, I've eaten a mushroom before, but, like, it was from the store.
Bumpy says it's after Vespers, so it's technically Christmas Eve now. My dad's a minister, obviously. You can tell from his name. So there are a lot of books out there on foraging. We should do that. I have a kids book, like part of our homeschooling that my mom gave us that's like finding things in nature and stuff like that. And it talks about the stuff that's edible, but it's not technically a foraging book. So we should get like specifically.
We have it over there. Do you want me to go get it?
No, it's okay. But I was just saying that we should get a book specifically for you to like learn about foraging. I had a cool lady come to the farm stand. Is it your birthday today? Or tomorrow? Thursday is your birthday. Oh, I hope it's not today because I'll sing to you in front of all these people.
Me too.
You'll be really sad about it. I called my Canadian friend yesterday and sang to her. She was so excited. And I'm pretty sure I was on speakerphone. Birthdays are fun, Adrian. You should be totally ready. Your brother's a minister? Yeah, my dad is a minister in the Anglican church. So all the churchy references are, that's what that's coming from, which is fine. He said it was technically Christmas Eve now. Yes, if I don't see you tomorrow. We don't know a lot about it, but it would be so cool to have a grand. I know. You were born on Christmas Eve. That's so crazy. I was wondering if Misty was going to have a baby on like Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. I'm so glad that she had her and she's home so that she can be with all her children on Christmas. That's so awesome. It's tomorrow, yeah. Your brother's birthday is Christmas Eve too? That's so crazy. Michaela was telling me the day that my Canadian friend had her birthday. I can't remember what it was, but she was like, do you know what, Mom? She's 18. I said, what? She's like, do you know why all those friends of yours had birthdays the other day? And I said, why? And she said, because they were conceived on Valentine's Day. So it must be all these.
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
Nothing. So we should find that. If I find a good book, Misty, on foraging, of course, the other problem with that is that, I mean, I know there's tons of good books out there about foraging, but I mean like foraging with your children, because that makes it a whole new level of scary. But
wait, scary? What does that mean, Mom?
Well, you just have to be careful. Like, I don't want to poison you or something.
What do you mean poison me?
Because foraging means going out into the wild or out into the backfield in the woods and everything and finding things that are edible. So
that would be fun for me.
Right.
There's a bunch of bark out there that I can eat.
Bark? We just watched The Croods, so apparently that's what the new Croods, that's where the brain's at. So we're going to look for a book that is good for our area. No, we're not going to have a Facebook Live. Thank you. Explaining that. We're good on that. I mean, there's not a lot of mystery when you live on a farm. So we're just going to keep what we got. Okay?
All the poisonous mushrooms I can eat.
No, you can't forage. Adrian's saying you shouldn't be foraging without supervision because then you can make yourself really sick.
Yeah, I know.
Mommy would be really angry if you ate something you weren't supposed to.
Oh, so I can't.
No.
I can't eat the stockings?
You're going to get kicked out. Now I would like you all to tell me how I say the name of this flower. Salpiglosis.
Salpiglosis. Salpiglosis.
Everyone is hungry. Hope to catch y'all again next time. Merry Christmas, Misty. God bless you guys and that little baby.
Salpiglosis. Salpiglosis.
Let's put the real fear in her. I agree, Adrian. I've raised my children on threats and bribes. And I've said that for 18 years. That's my whole key to parenting. Threats and bribes. Right? That's how we get by.
You never bribed me with anything, Mom.
Oh, really? Like, if you hurry up and pick up your toys, you can play Xbox. That's a bribe.
No, that's not.
Hi, Little Mountain Life. Thanks for being here. Ooh, shiplapping. That sounds fun. Yeah, it's way more than sick. She's saying it's really bad. Like, you could die for some of it. Yeah. Some stuff could kill you if you ate it unnecessarily.
So, do you even know?
Or you could go bald like Daddy.
Do you even know what mushrooms are safe and not safe?
I know some mushrooms that are safe and not, but I don't know
are the
all.
ones, the ones we get sometimes, like, in the front field? Like, by the pond?
Those are not safe to eat.
What?
No.
So, like, if we let the piglet out there and the bunny, it'll die?
No, because animals are pretty good about smelling things and knowing what is safe to eat and what's not.
Yeah, but, like, what if something, like, was... And then...
If we had a crazy piglet?
No.
Like Ivy. I
No,
forget
the
she's the
dum-dum.
piglet's literally sleeping at my feet, and since she doesn't make any
Oh.
noise, just let her be.
She's just a
She
little
went to my
hot
mom's
one.
today while my dad helped me, and Adrian said she knew some kids that ate some bad pea pods. They had to get their tummies pumped. Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
What do you mean pea pods? What is that?
Like, you know how we eat sugar snap peas from the garden?
Oh yeah, like the pods?
Yeah, they ate some bad ones that they shouldn't have eaten.
Like old ones?
I don't know, honey. I wasn't there. But it sounds unpleasant.
Oh my god. Oh, the pig.
All right, Full-Time Dream. We will head over to your live after. Thanks so much for being here.
The pig just tooted.
Okay. No one needs to hear about it.
Smelly.
Make sure you guys head over to check out Full-Time Dream after. I know Lala Farm is live after this. Who else, Adrian? I know, like, Wednesday night's so great. Old Reading Farm. I don't know if you guys watch their channel. They have a Great Dane puppy. They have not just a puppy. They also have other Great Danes. But there's a lot of cool lives on at 7 o'clock on Wednesdays. Or, you know, it's 7 o'clock in Eastern time. And it's crazy because if I watch Adrian, like yesterday I watched her like waking up with Adrian, and she's on the West Coast, so her 9 a.m. is my noon. It's just weird. But that's just the way it is. I love Old Reading Farm. I think they're super fun. They're really cool people. They're very down to earth seeming. They're in New England as well, so Connecticut, not like super close, but I mean, all these guys seem so down to earth. We were talking the other night about Tim, how like he has this huge channel. He's become like really popular lately.
Popular? It's popular, not popular.
I've always said popular. And he's like so legit and down to earth that he comes into our little lives and hangs out with people. He's just a really, you know, these are some really good people. I feel like this whole community is just full of amazing people that no matter how many, you know, friends and followers they have, they still care about, you know, people that don't have as many. They're not like arrogant or anything like that. So it's really cool to have all these friends and all these people in here. And Eva is, hey, Poplar Creek. She's another New Yorker. Have you met Eva at Highland Homestead, Poplar Creek? No, don't be sorry you're late. I'm happy you're here. I'm been watching Poplar Creek's. I needle felt with the YouTube's on, so I watch all the channels all the time.
The YouTube's on.
Yeah.
Oh.
And so I've been liking catching up on your channel. I'm excited about that. Another New Yorker. Hey, Gail Southern Living. Thanks for hanging out with us. Hey, Patty, the Tinker's wife. How you doing tonight? I hope everybody is. Oh, you have talked with her. Very cool. Very good. Just making sure all the New York people are connected. So we are, I know. Isn't that fun how you get so excited when people come in? Patty! So I am ready for Christmas. I've been ready for Christmas. I'm super excited for Christmas. We celebrate in our house, and I hope what's everybody got going on? Anybody getting together with family, or is everybody laying low? My parents live in the next town over, and they've been being really good and careful all month so that we can get together comfortably on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. We were together today as well because New York is I know Thomas Schmidt's in New York. We're getting popular, New York State. I think we were on Tim's. No, who's live? Oh, Morris Patch of Heaven's live on Monday night. There was like, I don't know, like 10 people from New York State in the chat. I thought it was crazy because we're not the most homestead friendly state, but we're here.
It kind of looked like
I blame my parents. Thanks, Gail. I appreciate it. Are you talking about this gnome or the gnome I made? Because I like this one too. What? You're so cute. I'm just teasing you.
You're mean.
I'm not being mean. I was just teasing. So we are getting ready to go over to my mom does all the cooking.
My
Just getting together with your parents. Yeah, yay for New York. Isn't that fun? Once things get normal, we'll definitely have to have a New York get together. I was telling I was talking to Eva about it because if not New York, like a New England kind of get together, because there's so many. You know, I know Goldshaw Farm is up in Vermont, and then there's several of us in New York now, and so it'd be super fun to have a get together. There's so many get togethers in the Midwest and the South. We need to have some. And I mean, I travel, but not regularly because I have dozens of animals that live low-key with local family. We visited a family across the state. Oh, I just lost you. Hey, Lala Farm. Thanks for being here. My chat is also slower on this StreamYard thing. Like it doesn't come in.
Hey, Mom.
What, dear?
Can I do like a challenge kind of?
Oregon is so big. Yeah. I put my gnome tree up. Oh, I have to see it. I hope your head is feeling better, Mandy. Christmas Eve church and Christmas morning breakfast with close friend. Okay, so another problem with YouTube is that we were watching Cog Hill Farm is doing they start their videos in their kitchen now. And Mrs. Cog Hill was talking about some French toast bake that she made and how they were trying it out for Christmas breakfast. And like I said, my mom does all the cooking, all the baking for Thanksgiving, for Christmas. We make pierogies. You guys will see that video tomorrow about us making pierogies because my mom's side of the family is Polish. So we made like 20 dozen pierogies on Saturday. And then my mom made kwasówka, which is sauerkraut and mushroom soup, which is phenomenal. Like I could live off kwasówka the rest of my life. Oh my goodness, I can't keep up with the chat the way it is funny. 45-second delay for you to see the comments. Hey, Little Farmer's Farm. Tony in the house. We are good. Thank you for being here. I'm so excited to have you here. I hope you're well over there on the other side. What are you doing for Christmas, Tony? Do you guys celebrate Christmas or holidays? Do you do anything over there? I bet you have fun traditions if you do. So I'm going to make the same French toast bake that Mrs. Cog made because it looks phenomenal and I'm really excited about it for Christmas breakfast. And then my oldest daughter, Michaela, asked for monkey bread because when we went to Michigan to visit Matt's Aunt Mary, he has most of his family's in Michigan and then there's some in Phoenix, Arizona. And so we go to Michigan often because it's only like an 8 to 10 hour drive depending on how we go. And you're going live on Christmas. Got those who can't see family need a break. Already celebrate or don't celebrate. I'm really excited. I will be at your chat and it's a good thing I won't be on it because I will be overly celebrating on Christmas, Adrian. So make sure that, oh, I know. Doesn't that look phenomenal, Patty? I'm so excited about it. So thank you, Tim. You're such a good person. So I'm excited for that. I got some chocolate chip brioche bread to try it at the kids' request. And then the monkey bread, I got the stuff to make that too, which is super simple. So, and then we have hot cocoa bombs that a friend of mine locally made. Have you guys, I don't know who's tried those. I have not been needle felting, so I've not caught up on videos like this past week. But the hot cocoa bombs where everybody like melts the chocolate in the molds and then fills them with all the mix and everything. I bought some of those for my friend locally to try for the girls to have something special for Christmas Eve. So we're going to have Christmas Eve hot cocoa bombs and, another fun tradition we have, which I don't know if it's normal, but usually when we go to church, okay, I'm going to read going to church. I'm going to come back. Celebrate. We are in tier 4 now here, but I and our family would be singing and praising the Lord from 8 a.m. until noon, just like always. That's wonderful, Tony. That's so fun. Oh, yes, good idea. Great minds think alike. So our family, we go to Christmas Eve Mass usually. We go to the earlier one because the midnight Mass thing was not happening. Like, I don't even stay up that late. So we usually go to Mass at like 4 o'clock at my dad's church. This year, it's being done virtually. And then we come home from church and usually the elves have brought us pajamas. And so we get our pajamas from the elves and then we have our meatless meal fish and kusovka and pierogies. And then, oh my goodness, how did that happen, Thomas? He brought down 5 piglets, back with a kitten. That's a long haul. My late husband is from Alabama, and I drove there once for New Year's, and it was a long drive. A long drive. That's fun. The other night, my husband took a wrong turn, so we were kind of lost, but we took advantage of it by going and seeing all the Christmas lights on our way to finding where we were supposed to be going from my daughter's boyfriend's house to Tractor Supply to do a curbside pickup, and he turned left when he should have turned right. So we got to see all the Christmas lights on, which was fun. We don't usually drive around in the evening, so it was good. Yes. Did someone ask what the hot cocoa bombs are? They are going to be phenomenal, I think. And if not, then we'll find out. Oh my goodness, Scott Hebert, I'm going to geek out. Happy holidays. I'm super excited you're here. If you guys don't watch Scott's channel, then you should. It's pretty friggin' amazing. Thanks for being here. No more driving at night for me. Yeah. So yeah, we don't usually go anywhere at night because like we do chores and that's about it. But it was a fun opportunity. We just made the best of it because what the heck are you going to do at that point? Yeah, Scott's a huge channel. That's amazing that he's here. I didn't even know that you followed my channel, so you just made my Christmas. We love Christmas lights, the Tinker's Wife. Yeah. It's so cold. The other thing about driving around and seeing Christmas lights is that you get ideas because our house is so huge that we don't put a ton of lights out front. So this year we decorated the farm stand because the roof is small enough I could climb on a ladder and put the lights up. But some people I saw that had big houses like mine, they put the lights in their windows inside, which is also amazing because it's freaking cold up here. And the worst part about Christmas lights is taking them down like after Christmas. That's why a lot of people end up leaving them up. So Santa flying around, family tradition. Okay, so who else watches the I almost said Polar Express, but what is it called? I can't even think. Scott Hebert came into my life.
Polar Express is a real movie.
Bye, Mandy. Love you. I hope you have a Merry Christmas. So, hey, Fleetwood Patch. What's going on? Thanks for being here. I appreciate that. So, I'm excited about doing that next year because I can put the Christmas lights in my windows inside my house. And then, yeah, I'm a dork. Y'all know I'm a dork. It's fine. So, then you just take them down and you're in your warm house and you don't have to be outside cursing the fact that it's 15 degrees and you're having to take the lights down. So I'm excited about that. I'm going to do that next year. Although we do have lights up on the farm stand. Yeah, no, I'm not OCD. I did it myself just because it was easy this year. The farm stand was definitely reachable. So I just got on the ladder and made Chloe help me. We did it in November when it wasn't that cold. Although tomorrow's supposed to be like 50 degrees in upstate New York. What's it going to be like in, Eva's already got a crap ton of snow in the Buffalo area, I think. You have like feet of snow, don't you? We have like a dusting. And I think now we're supposed to get feet of snow, like Friday, Saturday. Yeah. We don't have a January thaw. It's usually like minus 20 in January, February. So 57 in Portland. Now it's in the 40s. I know it's supposed to be cold. My sister's in South Carolina, and she was saying it was going to be cold. 60. Yeah, that's crazy. We're supposed to have like 48 to 50 degrees tomorrow. And then I think Christmas Day, it's supposed to be like 40, but we're supposed to get some crazy snow. Buffalo is down to the same as us on your trip. Yeah. 22 for the high end. Yeah. It was not super cold during the day today, but when I just went out to do night chores before I came on the live, it was bitter. The wind was super bitter. You have a foot of snow in Utica, but it's supposed to be in the 50s. You're like 45 minutes from me, Poplar Creek. We got to chill. We got to get together. Just check that I had. Oh, yeah. And sometimes I check out channels and I mean, I watch Scott Hebert and VW Family Farms and like whatever. I watch certain channels all the time. Flank. I don't know if you guys watch that. It's in Tony's neck of the woods in the UK, and it's a son that videotapes his mom, who's a sheep and beef farm. And what was the point of me saying that? Oh, so I watch those channels all the time, but for some reason, like on occasion, things will just not be notifying anymore. Yeah, cold, 18 Fahrenheit with a strong northerly headwind today. Yeah, our wind is crazy today. So you have like a foot of snow too. See, normally we have tons of snow. We have a giant tractor with a snowblower on it to maintain our 500-foot driveway, and we haven't pulled it out of the barn yet. It's sitting there plugged in. But we're expected to get hit this weekend. So yeah, or sometimes you get randomly unsubscribed. I have no idea what happens. You remember visiting Ithaca in December and the lake effect was insane. Yes. Yep. And Ithaca is not usually that bad at all. I don't know. Like their Utica kind of through to Oswego, like right near the closer to the lakes in New York, usually get hammered with snow. They call it the snow belt. And it's been a weird year. Normally, we live in the Tug Hill region of New York, which is practically Canada, and it's normally we get hammered. But this year we've just had a dusting. The kids were like sledding on ice. Happy holidays, Scott. Yeah, no snow for us yet, but I'm so glad you stopped in. Thanks for being here. So yeah, no real snow for us yet, but it'll come. I'm not stressing about it because I know it'll be here, but it'll be fun to get some nice snow on Christmas. Yeah, YouTube is like a crazy ex-boyfriend sometimes. They're just all over the place, unstable. Yeah, that's weird. So have you heard, maybe you know Poplar Creek Farm, if there is a flower farm in Boonville that has a channel and you can't eat the grass, just did a video with them about profitable flower farming. Do you know the name of that channel? I don't. I'm just thinking maybe because of your family's in Boonville area. Unsubscribe to Tony O'Neill. He's a good friend. That is weird. Yeah, who knows? I think sometimes things just happen, but I try to check and make sure. And like I said, when I'm felting, I watch YouTube. I listen to YouTube while I'm felting most of the time. And I haven't, I try to keep my regulars. Do not, but I'll have to search and ask around. I'll put it on my community tab after I find it. I'm sure it'll come to me as soon as I hang up. Flower Hill Farm. Scott knew it. So Flower Hill Farm is literally like half an hour away. And it's insane to me that something like YouTube made us find that channel because it's so close and it sounds amazing. And now I want to buy all the flowers, but literally just bought this flower because it says pig in the middle of it. And I'm going to have to Google how to say the name because it wasn't even one of the ones. Oh, Edgewild knew it too. Thank you. I just, I can't believe that it's so close to me and I've never heard of the place. I mean, I go through Boonville all the time on my way to Utica and I've never heard of it. So I'll have to check her out. It sounds like a super fun place. I love flowers, but again, probably won't take up too much space to grow them. I'm limited because most of our area is pasture. And yeah, I mean, I would love, if I had tons of space, I would definitely grow more flowers. But the fact that most of we rotate our sheep and goats through pretty much our entire property, and cutting that back would mean buying them more hay. So I don't really foresee that happening on this property unless we move to a bigger place. I am trying to talk Matt into, no, you've never heard of them, Eva? It's crazy. You got to check them out. Beautiful flowers, but totally not a good thing because she'll talk about, I mean, not this, she didn't talk about this one. I bought this one because of the name, which is pathetic to say, but she'll talk about all these flowers and then the next thing you know, you're loading carts from Johnny's Seeds, and you don't really need to do that. But hey, Mulberry Branch Farm, thanks for being here. I just saw you pop in. I'm on a delay. I'm using StreamYard for the first time, so I'm a little behind. I'm not as quick as I normally am because I switched up the live stream. So I am gonna hope to grow. Yeah. Oh, and I totally like the zinnias and the tulips and all those things. Like my bees are totally happy, but I don't do anything with the bees. Adrian, if you could just come over YouTube and bee teach me. I'm really scared of the bees, which is why I don't do anything with them. I would much rather go in the pen with a no, I'm not scared of like bees. Like I won't go near the hive, but I like have this thing when you have the suit on that I'm like trying to swat the bees away, even though I have the suit on, and I'm just not calm enough to work with bees. I feel like I have a suit. I also am really not good at getting the smoker to work properly, and I think that's probably a big part of why the bees do not calm down. Yeah, it causes great anxiety for me, and I'm told I'm an intense person anyway, so having the bees like buzzing and I'm trying to swat them, I'm not claustrophobic. It's just the fact that I definitely was cocky when I put frames in one time. How to light my smoker video, I'll look for it. I was cocky when I put them in, and I just had like jeans and a Carhartt on, and I definitely got stung, and it hurt more than I remembered. I mean, it wasn't like a wasp sting that hurt like all day, but it definitely was unpleasant. I know. You're such a helper, Adrian, and really, I don't need. I mean, I do love to eat honey. I have kids in my 4-H club that are phenomenal. Like this kid is 14, I think, and he got beehives this past year, like in 2020. Hello, Joshua and Doris Artman. Thanks for being here, and Merry Christmas. Yeah, he keeps the bees. Little boy. I mean, he's not so little anymore, but he keeps the bees. His sister does stuff with the beeswax. He will separate the honey, and he has volunteered to come over and get honey from my hive for me. But honestly, this year I put another super on top, and that's all I've done. Like they have the big hive. These are not proper terms. And the little super, and then I put another super on just in case this year, and that's only because I got it from my sister for free. So I don't get any honey, but the bees are happy. They're there. They seem fine, and they have not swarmed away. Maybe some did. I don't know. And also the local place that we used to have a place here that they were snowbirds, so they would go down south in the winter and then come up here in the spring, and they would sell nukes and all the stuff, and they have stopped doing that with all the COVID stuff. So I don't know. Hey, Two Family. That's okay. You don't have to tag Sherry. Thanks for being here. I hope you had a good Hanukkah and you are maybe having a Merry Christmas if you celebrate that also. I was on your live Monday and then my phone died. So I didn't get to harass Nathan at all. But I tried. I referenced Princess Poppy for the trolls, and then my phone died. That's probably it's probably karma. But I know everybody's friends in here. That makes me so happy. What do you do down here all the time, Weezer? Little Farmer's Farm. I love my Americanas. They are the most consistent. I missed it. I'm looking. I like Americanas too, but they're not my most consistent for some reason. You FaceTimed with a friend. Oh, that's fun. So you get to be with your grandkids, I hope. That'll be fun. I often FaceTime with my sister when I'm doing things that are anxiety ridden, so I could make Alexis do that. Hey, Silhouette Park Farm, how's it going? Thanks for being here. I don't know. Maybe I will try that, but it really hasn't bothered me. Oh, look who woke up. Look at my little house pig's awake. She's so happy to be here. She doesn't like to be picked up. She just wants to sleep. Huh. She's spoiled. She went to Nanny's house today. They thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah, Leghorns or any of those like production reds or whatever they have at Tractor Supply. Those are the ones that always lay eggs better for me, like throughout the year. I love the Americanas because they come in really cool colors and they've got fluffy cheeks and they lay blue eggs. Those are phenomenal, but mine, well, especially up here in the winter, they're just not doing anything for eggs, which is fine. That's on them. But the only one that, she is so cute, but she's so spoiled and naughty. Now she's sleeping on my lap because I thought she was going to wake up. Apparently she was just moving. The mosaic chicken I have, there's a farm called Gold Feather Farm that I had won I'm super lucky with giveaways. It's insane. And they gave me this little Brinsia incubator, like the little one with the clear circle, and some hatching eggs for these mosaic chickens that they raise. And of course, there was only 3 of the 6 that hatched, and of the 3, 2 were roosters. But my one mosaic hen is beautiful, and she is the only one laying eggs. And she lays like a light pink egg. But Buff Orpingtons, any Orpingtons are my favorite chickens, Tony. Like totally my favorite because they're just fluffy and they're so calm and even tempered. But Poplar Creek says both my Barred Rock and Rhode Island Reds have been amazing laying. I'm still getting 6 days a day for my 4. That's amazing because it's cold as heck in upstate New York. So, and the days are short. Like it gets dark here at 4:15 or something, which is going to get better now. But yeah, Orpingtons are definitely my favorite because they're big and fluffy and fat. And the only Orpington I have right now is, we call her Fat Chicken, and we bought her at a sale. Or chicken noodle soup, and she's amazing, but I have no idea how old she is. Edge of Wild says I have 5 Americanas and 13 layers of different breeds, and I know I can count on 1 or 2 green eggs and maybe 1 brown a day. That's good. Yeah, I've never owned a Langshan's, but I know that there's somebody local that I think he just has a rooster that he posted. Are they like phenomenally large? Those Langshan's, and kind of like a bluish gray color. I think that a friend of mine locally has them, and they look pretty impressive. I don't know if they're cool. Like, I don't know if they're good layers, Adrian. I don't know. I've never raised them, but long legs. Yeah. I have a Well Summer. She's kind of a cranky biatch, but she's still there. She's still kicking. So keen to get some good layers. Yeah. Buff Orpingtons are amazing. I don't know. So in the UK, do you guys have like farm stores that sell chicks? You must, right? Like here, Tractor Supply sells they have chick days. Yeah, I have 1 black copper Fleetwood Patch in the dark age. I just literally, when I bought my chicken flock that I have now, which is like probably my 3rd flock because I go through phases where I feel like I don't need chickens. Sausage woke up. Because she's cranky. I bought them for, like, to have rainbow eggs because I have kids. What?
I painted my nails.
Festive. Is that why you love me?
Yeah. Yes. I couldn't find any actual red, so I just did the shiny rose.
Oh, that's cool. It looks very pretty.
Can't really do much because they're not really dry.
Yeah, rainbow eggs make me happy too. We have like 3 or 4 olive eggers and a couple Americanas. I might only have 1 Americana. We had a bunch of pretty speckled Sussex, and then a mink came in and killed them all. And I think some of my Americanas too. So we have a limited number from what we used to have, but they're good, good chickens or whatever. But I just realized it's almost been an hour, and I love you guys so much that I didn't even notice. There's an auction close by. Don't have the room. Yeah. Ducks are fun if you have a pond, but they're really messy to brood. Ducks are.
Oh.
But I love them. But I know that there's so many amazing people going live and I don't want to,
Sausage, egg, ham,
I
and
don't want to
cheese.
mess up their Emmett Otter. We watched Emmett Otter earlier. Not today, yesterday. And it's so much shorter than I thought it used to be. It's my favorite Christmas movie. So I'm going to let you guys go and make sure you visit Lala Farm and all the other amazing channels. Mulberry Branch, I think, is one of the ones going live. No, I always say that, and you're not live tonight. It's tomorrow, I think. The Old Reading Farm is live tonight. There's a lot of people live tonight. So I'm going to let you guys go and hang out with all of them. And thank you guys all so much for hanging out with us on Christmas Eve. I think I'm thankful for all of you. And I haven't even looked at the calendar to see if, yeah. Okay, Josh and Doris, thanks for being here. So I'm not sure if we'll be here next week, but at 8 tonight. Okay, I always mess it up. So Mulberry Branch is live at 8. Old Reading is live now. Thank you so much for hanging out, Fleetwood Patch. I appreciate you guys being here. So have a very Merry Christmas if you celebrate. Happy holiday and enjoy your week. And I will probably see you guys next week. Thanks so much.
Bye.
Bye.